Just looking for some notes. Don't mind me. Where is this? Where is this? Come on. It takes so long to just set up. Are you fucking kidding me? Trying to find something. And this takes forever. Open the document. It's not that hard. Getting really annoyed. It's not freezing. It's just being annoying. And all just to find a couple of names. Took me all that time. That's why with things ain't working. Hey Tom, I was trying to find a couple of names. And I found them. But damn, did it take me forever. Ooh, excuse me, just burped. I made the gemelli with shrimp and sausage, onions, and peppers a couple of nights ago. And I had leftovers. And I just ate it now for lunch. And now I'm burping up mostly green peppers. They seem to get me. Appreciate you finishing this chapter, Tom, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I was sitting here and I was like, I think I'm just gonna call off Twitch. I think I don't want to write. I don't want to do anything. I just want to be miserable. I mean, that would probably likely be my afternoon, but still. Was gonna finish yesterday, then everything blew up at work per usual. That's not good. Are you getting some writing done on the Fiona book, though? Are you at least making some headway, as the young kids say? I don't know if they say that. Stop, asshole. Getting some, but at least you're getting some in. You know what I'm saying? Even if I write like 100 words in a day, I'm like, you know what? It's 100 more words closer. Like I did yesterday, whatever that, maybe Sunday, whatever. Like, you know what? Even if I'm just writing like a few lines on a bunch of different stories, and it's not even words that I'm going to count towards my word count. Now, eventually they will be counted, and at least it will give me Closer to the finish line. Close to the borderline. Look, you got to be honest with me now here, Tom. What kind of mood are you in right now for writing? And I ask this because I can go one of two ways. I could write a page today on this and be like, man, all right, whatever, and then come back tomorrow and finish it up. Or if you're like, you know what, I think I'm going to write this afternoon. I think I'm going to write tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever, and I need the push. I will be pushed and I will finish this. It's up to you. It's up to Chad Hoey. There's Chad Hoey. Chad, I haven't played Minecraft in a couple of days now. I was in the middle of chopping down a mountain. And then I was like, this is probably about 1 billion pieces in this mountain. And I'm getting bored with chopping this mountain down. So then I jumped over and I played my baseball game most of yesterday. I haven't been able to nap. Get on it, Tom. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, Mr. Frank. Get on it. There's Stick Arrow. Ben in the house. What's up, Ben? Ben, did you go to the thing last Saturday for Michael Whitmer? His book release that he wasn't allowed to sell books? That's you. That's literally a drawing of you. That's crazy. I didn't. Very good. Glad you get some support. I had to go to my wife's aunt's lunch. I already talked about that debacle. Had a great convo with him. Good. Very good. Did he ever invite you to our lunches? Let me see when the next one is. It's on Flag Day. No, it's not on Flag Day. Why'd I write that on the wrong day? June 13th, Thursday, June 13th, we go to, once a month, the second Thursday of every month, we meet at Sakura. You gotta say it like that. The Japanese, or the Chinese buffet on Atlantic Boulevard at 11 a.m. It's always a Thursday. Okay, so you can go into the July one. All right, I think the July one. Here's going to be the fun of the July one. Oh no, I'll be around. All right, I was going to say I might be out of town, but I will be out of town the week after. Beginning of June, my dad is coming to visit. Your dad is probably my age. I probably went to school with your dad. I probably slept with your mom, and you're probably my son. That's the way these things always end up working. Could be, see? I'll probably take off of work that day. Cool, be cool for you to come and hang out. I think you know Michael Whitmer, you know Michael O'Connell. I don't know if you've ever met Amanda Ward. You've met me. I think you've met me. I don't think you've ever met Winfield Strock. I'm going to see Win on Friday in Amelia Island. They do their own little gathering once a month, so I'm going to go hang out with those people. I don't think I've ever met Amanda. No, she was supposed to come to the library thing, but she couldn't. The Amanda Ward, I'm sorry. Amanda Ward official. Exactly. I don't know if Tom ever answered me. I'm just going to keep writing until I'm done. I'm like, enough of this writing garbage. I think I'm going to give everybody a free back scratch right now because it is bothering me. Oof. It's all the way down there too. Yeah, she does have a trademark on that. That is an excellent point. Oof. Thank you, Chad. There's Amanda Ward. Speaking of the Amanda Ward official trademark. Why is my name in chat? Who can say? Because Ben is dying to meet you, and you keep blowing him off and not going to events. Writing is for squares. Yeah, squares. If I write again today, it won't be anytime soon, and there's always other things I can work on, so it's your call when to call it. Okay. I might not write more than I just finish a page then. Since we're in no rush and you have other things to do. Good question, Amanda. I wish we had a good answer. So has anybody had, I think it's called Sprite Chill. Apparently my wife is loving this Sprite Chill thing. And she hasn't been home all week. So apparently she found it and she was drinking it while she was at her mother's. And she mentioned it last night to me. She's like, if you're out at the store and you see Sprite Chill, buy me some. Which to me means, hey, be a good husband and go out and buy some Sprite Chill. What's the chill factor? I don't know. I think it's called, let me look it up now. And I gotta look it up. See what the big deal is. Sprite Chill. It's a limited edition soda from Coca-Cola that combines lemon lime with cherry lime flavors and a proprietary cooling agent blend. Proprietary. The cooling sensation intensifies with each sip, and Sprite Chill is available in zero sugar and original varieties. The cooling sensation intensifies so much your head will explode. Your intestines will fall from your body and wrap around your legs. Seems pretty good. Sprite and Chill. Yes, Sprite Chill. It looks just like Sprite, except it's it says Chill under. I don't know if you can see it on my phone there. Netflix. Yes, I think that's the tagline they're using. Peppermint Sprite, maybe. Sounds like a rip snorting good time. I don't know. I will not drink it. I am not a Sprite fan. I'm actually not a soda fan anymore. My taste buds getting older. My taste buds have changed, especially once I started taking these fat pills. Soda is gross in my mouth. I can still drink flavored water, and I could still definitely drink some sweet tea. But anytime we go anywhere, if I drink it at home, if I drink it in a restaurant, if I drink it from fast food, whatever, soda always has a weird, bad taste to me. Obviously, Coke. We only drink Coke products in this house. Who doesn't love tea? You know what I'm saying? But that being said, I feel like after Twitch, I might have to throw some shoes on and go and see if I can go to Winn-Dixie or what's the other one? Publix. Yes. And find this. I'm hoping it's like not only available in like gas stations or something. You know what I'm saying? That would be annoying, because then it would be very expensive. See if I can buy like a case of it or something for her. Do my deed for the day. Who knows? Or I just might get done with Twitch and go take a nap. I haven't been able to take a nap in all week. I don't know why. I lay down, I read a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'll just read a couple pages. And even if the book is boring, I'm still like not able to fall asleep. Some dude on Reels is trying to tell me there's 4 times the limit of cyanide for safe human consumption in Monster drinks. He's only telling you. He's literally saying, hey, Mr. Frank. My wife has been in love with a new Dr. Pepper flavored cream coconut. Okay, so here's the thing. I love cream soda and I love coconut flavor. I do not like Dr. Pepper, though. Dr. Pepper is gross. However, if I see a single one, maybe I will buy it and try it. My wife hates Dr. Pepper. We're not allowed to have Dr. Pepper in this house. We're only allowed to have basically Coke and Sprite are the only things. Now we can have different versions of those. You know, zero sugar. For some reason, our aunt always orders, can I get Coke, what is it? Coke 1 sugar. And then my wife always has to say whenever they go, she'll have the zero sugar. You better watch it. Your wife might run away with the new Dr. Pepper flavored cream coconut. I just made a cheating joke about your wife and a soda. I wonder if why are we messing with Dr. Pepper? You shouldn't mess with Dr. Pepper at all. I did notice though there was a post from Tommy Clark a while ago saying he loved Pepsi products. That's just not going to fly in this house if he comes to MondoCon, I'm being honest with you. So in about another week or so, a follow-up email for the MondoCon people will be coming. Next, you're going to tell me there's Lemon Mr. Pibb. I don't like any of those things. Frank, do you actually go food shopping to ShopRite, or does Joy do all of the food shopping? This is an important question. Dr. Cucker. I don't remember drinking that. And I have a follow-up question, Ms. Frankie. You say, yes, I go to ShopRite. Oh, one hair sticking out. I do more of the in-person shopping. She just orders Instacart like a lazy ass. That sounds about right. Big lazy ass she has. Next time you're there, if you're in the soda aisle, or as Chuck Buddha says, soda aisle, see if they have champagne cola anymore. The last time we were up there, I was in a ShopRite and they did not carry it. It's a 3-liter, as a matter of fact, for like $1. It's called champagne cola. Smells like bubblegum. Tastes like heaven. I don't know. Just curious if they still carry it. I cannot find it down here, and to order champagne cola, the shipping is just absolutely ridiculous. And I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. At some point in my life, I will go back up to New Jersey and I will try to find it. Next page, Nick's in. There's Nikki's in. Next page. As I'm going to ask every other time, Nick, are you working today? What's going on? Looks like a next page. I don't think anyone sells 3 liters anymore. Yeah, it was, I mean, they might have gone down to a 2-liter, but it was always a 3-liter. That's what I always remember. I think Wegmans sells a champagne cola. Interesting. We don't have Wegmans. Doing the photo thing. Taking pictures of Subway subs. Subway subs. So I got to the next page, which I'm very happy about. I probably will just finish this chapter. Tom, if you're still listening, I probably just will finish the chapter. Who can say? I'm like 30 minutes into here, so I've done that in about 30 minutes. So I can finish this, and I'll be 2 pages. I'll be happy. Last night, me and my wife, it was the first night she's back officially, and she's like, "Did you take anything out for dinner?" And I'm like, "No, let's go out to dinner, just the 2 of us." What is this? Hold on. These people know I'm twitching. It was my wife. I told her I took some meat out for dinner tonight, and we should make some bread, because she got all that bread she ordered. We got a ton of bread. So last night I was like, no, let's go out to dinner. So she got off work at a normal, decent time, came home, and I always give her what do you want to eat? See, I always want to eat. Here's me. Here's easy. If you say, what do you want to eat, and I got to pick it, I'm going to say, bread with Shelly at the Atlanta Bread Company. No, she orders bread through some company, and she gets like, you get like 5 or 6 loaves of bread, different kinds of bread. Like it could be croissants, it could be artisanal bread, it could be all different things she orders. She goes down and picks, and then they come in frozen. You keep them in the freezer, and then you'll break them out. But we've had like 4 orders. We got like maybe 15 things of bread in the house right now. And with her being gone, I don't make any of it because I don't know what's what. And so, like what she wants to try, because a lot of it is different kinds of bread, and it's like chocolate filled croissants was one of them, which were delicious. Is it Cody the Mullet Kid? No, I haven't seen Cody the Mullet Kid in a couple days. Mondo Con becomes bread con. Well, yeah, because on Sundays usually our Italian night, we are going to probably more than likely have a lot of bread that night. And I know, Nick, you want garlic bread, so we should probably have some artisanal garlic bread. There's Shelly. Wall grain monthly bread subscription. Fresh bread baked in 30 minutes or less. They're delicious. Did you go to Potato Joe's, Mr. Potato Bomb? No. So I was just telling the story about our night last night, Shelly. So we're like, okay, so now I always say, what do you want to eat? Because if she says, what do you want to eat? I'm going to say Chinese buffet or I want pizza. Those are my first 2 choices always. So I always figure out what she wants. And she knows now. She's like, I don't want Italian food. I'm like, okay, not a problem. I'll be likely flying out Sunday night because I may work Monday. No, that ain't going to happen. Well, then you're going to miss the garlic bread. And so, and I was like, oh, let's go to Taco Lou's. I can't wait to take away your plate before you can mop up your grave. Exactly. And so we're like, let's just drive down to Jack's Beach. It's Taco Tuesday. They'll more than likely be packed. So we go, and it is packed. We drive past, there's like 1,000 people out front, parking lot filled. And then we decide, you know what, let's go to the Japanese steakhouse. Let's do hibachi. But not the hibachi place we went to last time because we ran into people that we don't like. Hey, my little spost. I don't even know what the hell that means, Ghost Jack 8, but welcome in. And so I looked up another one and we found another one. There's like 5 of them in Jack's Beach area, which is good. So we found one we'd never been to so far, which was good. Place was like empty. So we go and you sit, there's like, you can hold like 14 people or 12 people, whatever. We sit down and then we're waiting, and then another couple comes and sits. And I think they were a little drunk. They're also a little older than us. And it was one of those where you could tell they hadn't been dating long. But they've been dating long enough. Larry Haydorn, yes, it was almost like Larry Haydorn. And he was weird. He was a strange dude, kind of like Larry Haydorn. And she was odd as well. And I don't know if she knew how to read, because she was asking all kinds of weird questions to him about the menu. And then they ordered the 2 per meal for 2 with the lobster tail and the chicken and the scallops and the shrimp or whatever. It was like $88 for the 2 of them. And then they ordered a bunch of sushi. And then he said to her, wow, you ordered a lot of food. And I'm thinking, she ordered 1 more piece of sushi than you did, douchebag. And they were having weird conversations. She was talking about how her daughter or somebody ordered 5 Guys from Grubhub from Nick Zinn, and it was like $92 for like 2 burgers and a hot dog and and 2 things of fries or something. And they were trying to figure out how is that even possible. And then the guy was fascinated. He's like, hot dogs? They make hot dogs? And then I said, the hot dogs are delicious there. I remember that order, poor tipper, exactly. So inadvertently, I got into a semi-conversation with him about the hot dogs. And then he's like, do you eat at the hot dog place down here? No. He's like, oh yeah, that's a real good, I haven't been there in 9 years. All right. Kind of an odd statement. And then they were just having weird conversations, and I think he was drunk, and then he was like, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna get the scallops, and she's like, "Oh, do you like scallops?" He's like, I've never had a bad scallop my entire life. Never had a bad scallop. He's like, I mean, I haven't eaten a ton of scallops in my life, and it was just random weird conversations. And we were sitting, and then they were like right there, so you really couldn't openly, blatantly talk about him and make fun of him. But me and Shelly still gave each other looks whenever they said something dumb. And then food was good. So it was only the four of us at the table, and the guy came out and he did the egg thing and the volcano and the choo-choo train. He did all the things you got to do at one of those, and then and that was it. And then I ate way too much, and then I ended up saving like half of it, brought home, which I was gonna have for lunch today. But I was like, no, I still have my gemelli, my shrimp and sausage, onions and green peppers from the day before. So I had that for lunch today. So tomorrow I will have my my hibachi for lunch. Those people were just I don't know. They're just they. It was like a really bad vibe, like a couple of drunken people that are dating, and there was divorces mentioned. This is going to end with he bought a digital book and is coming to MondoCon and bringing scalps. God, I wish. If this guy had promised to bring scalps, I would have invited him. Now, this was not a guy that's going to ask you what you do for a living. This is the kind of guy that's going to tell you what he does for a living and not care what anybody else does. So we kept the conversation to a minimum. Shelly and I talked amongst ourselves. So the mailman is here, right? And I guess he's on the phone. I guess he's got his Bluetooth in. He is yelling. Or maybe he's rapping. He's either listening to NWA and shouting out lyrics, or he is yelling, there's somebody. He's very, very mad. He's going to sit in your seat. Yeah, probably. He seemed like that kind of guy. And then, you get up and you're like, oh, hey, nice meeting you guys. And when they first sat down, he said something, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm Bob, whatever his name is, and this is Susan, kind of thing." And then Shelly, "Oh, I'm Shelly, and this is Armand." Oh, and then he's got to repeat your name, and I'm like, "Oh God, oh God." That was that was an interesting night. And we also kept talking about. I was like, so I said, they were like, "Oh, we were going to go to some place, but they look busy, so we came here." We'd never been here before. I said, "Oh, Sam, we were going to Taco Lou's," and the guy's like, "It's Taco Tuesday." Like, you fucking idiot. What are you going to Taco Lou's for? It's Taco Tuesday. You can't go there. There's a billion people there. Whatever. All right, I think I'm going to try to finish this chapter. They were very strange, and you could tell they were going to sit there for a long time hanging out. Oh yeah, they were not. They were going to close the place. They had also ordered. I don't know if they ordered sake, but they were drinking heavily. He ordered one piece of sushi, which I didn't even know you could do. Yeah, it was weird. They were just weird. They gave off that really odd vibe, like people you don't want to invite into your house. Shelly, before you came on, I was telling them about your Sprite Chill love. People were trying to figure out what it was. And then Ben is on here, and he mentioned Dr. Pepper. I don't know what the hell's going on with that boy. Cherry lime, it is delicious. Dr. Pepper is gross. See, Thick Arrow? The new book from Tom Duffy, Saki. Sprite Chill is toothpaste flavored Sprite. Shelly is going to disagree with that. Come on. I was away for work. Looks like I lost my spot. Now I'll need to bring cheese dunked scallops. I prefer my scallops in lemon juice. Cheese lemon juice. Bacon wrapped scallops, those are good. Those are good. I'll eat those. I'm with my wife though. Not everything needs to have bacon. Like remember for a while, a couple 3 years ago, they had everything had bacon in it. Bacon alcohol. There was bacon wrapped everything. Blah blah blah. Everything was freaking bacon. Enough with the bacon. Yeah, bacon toothpaste. I mean, I still use it, but only until you run out of You can't waste toothpaste. Bacon does not deserve to hug a scallop. Tom is not a fan of bacon wrapped scallops. Interesting. Scallops are good on their own, though. Scallops are scallops. Bacon wrapped bacon, yes. It was like every Food Network show had somebody wrapping like meat with bacon wrapped around the meat in like a woven stitched pattern thing, and I mean I'll still eat it. It's just not your favorite. I mean I'll eat it too, but if you said, "Hey, do you want me to wrap these scallops in bacon?" I'm like, "No. Let me just eat the scallops. Do you have a lemon? Let me squirt some lemon." Bacon wraps bright and chill. Yes, exactly. Tom Duffy's new book, Bacon Wrapped Socks. Man, Tom's really cranking those books out. Bacon Wrapped Bigfoot. So wait a minute, I gotta look something up real quick because this is interesting. Maybe it's this one. It's not that one. Where is it? Oh, that's funny. Larry Haydorn just liked a couple of my posts on Instagram. That's kind of funny. Here it is. So my hi on Bigfoot translated into German. There's a German version. In fact, it's right there. There it is right there. It's right there. Some dude from Germany tagged me in it in a book. He's German, and it says the translation is, "Finally, there is a crazy pulp horror novel from Armand in German." Here's the funny part. Wohldronung Bigfoot, which is the title, translates to not Hi, I'm Bigfoot, or Hi, I'm Bigfoot, but to Full Throttle Bigfoot. So the book name in German is Full Throttle Bigfoot. I had no idea that was the case until I saw that post. So how funny is that? Bacon foot. Hi, I'm Bacon. So, all right. So I'm on another page. I just got to finish up a little bit more on this page. All right, Tom, I'm done. Whoa, what are we doing here, guys? Calm this down. Next page, Nick's in. Next page, Ben. Posture check. You know, I am sitting where I'm not supposed to be sitting. Window look. It is 85 degrees and partly sunny out. It's a little breeze. I guess the garbage men had been here since they always leave the garbage can, the top off and it askew uh, in the street, like not up against my driveway, like literally like a foot out into the street, so you'll hit it when you come by. I don't know if they do that on purpose or not. It's just weird. Hydrate. Okay, let me drink the last of my coffee. As soon as I burp. Coffee gone. Back scratcher. Nick, what are you doing? Are you giving up? Are you never coming back? You're just trying to spend all the points? God, this feels so good. Even with the back scratcher, one of the twines broken, 4 out of 5, still scratches the damn back. You know what I'm saying? Full throttles in. Bacon wrapped points. Nick, I worried to see what it would look like if he does all of that at once. Exactly. Next bacon, next in. Next bacon! My garbage people do that too. Probably the same garbage people. These people are garbage. Get it? Because they're... forget it. Anyway, chapter done, Tom. I'm going to send you a text, though. I always like sending the text so it's like official. Chapter done. Coffee gives you diarrhea. Coffee is a diuretic. So yeah, it does. And I'm fine with that. I pooped yesterday and this morning. But I haven't really pooped a lot. My side thing doesn't hurt. I can still feel a little twinge here and there every several hours, but nothing bad. I also haven't lifted anything or done anything. I also haven't done a lot of walking too, and I've gained a few pounds in the last 3 or 4 days. I've gained like 2.5 pounds back, which is not good. I need to get some walking in, but I won't. Look at you people just knocking this stuff out. All right, so ergo, I've hit my hour. I got 2.5 pages in. I got my chapter done for Tom, so now it goes back to Tom, so he can write the next chapter over the next several days. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I am going to. I got to run to the store anyway because I have nothing really to drink here, and I need. You know what I really want? I'm going to tell you what I really want. What I really want. Peach tea. And I don't know if Winn-Dixie carries their own thing of peach tea, but I know Publix does, but they were out of it, even the half gallons last time, which really sucks, because I like their peach tea. And the Snapple peach tea I got, I didn't like it all that much. Not in the big can. You know, it's different if you just get the little Snapple bottle. But to get the big one, it just hit different. The hell is that, Santa Claus? You people are nuts. Nuts, I say. Alright, I will, what is tomorrow? I will not be on, I'm doing the Carol Kepnes thing, Carolyn Kepnes tomorrow at 1, so I will not be around tomorrow. Then I have therapy. So Friday I will be back, so everybody hang out. Winn-Dixie will be there for MondoCon. Yes, maybe. Alright, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you all on Friday. Have a great couple of days without me. See if you can handle it. You know where I am if you start crying because you're sad you're not hanging out with me.